We are helping you and your family prepare for a big cold front, bringing freezing temperatures, plus what the governor is saying about the power grid ahead of that freeze. And the program that will give some low-income families in Harris County cash with no conditions. It has officially opened. Find out if you are eligible for the Uplift Harris program. Plus, 2 people are dead after a police chase in a suspected stolen vehicle. What we know so far. But first, we begin with that Arctic blast heading our way. We've got a live look outside. Beautiful and blustery right now, but man, we are in for some really big changes. Good afternoon. I'm Sherman Chow. We've got team weather coverage for that hard freeze. Meteorologists Kim Castro and Chris Ramirez joining us now. Let's start with you, Kim.
Yeah, hi, Sherman. Our weather worries begin on Sunday, and they really don't let up until Wednesday. We could have a long stretch where we see below freezing temperatures. Right now, not just below freezing, but well below zero. In fact, we're seeing temperatures that are all around the northern part of the country, well below zero. 17 for Billings, 17 for Bismarck, too. An active wind chill warning in those spots because it's not just cold, but it's windy. And there is a watch that extends down into the panhandle because we could see temperatures that fall below 25 for the feeling. Now for Amarillo itself, the forecast is somewhere close to -10 for the feeling. Our feeling Monday morning with the wind and the cold air dropping into the teens. If we get to 13, that would warrant a wind chill advisory. And there's another variable in there. The cold could be met with some rain. And if it's cold enough on the ground, that could be freezing rain impacts we're talking about. That's happening this coming week. What's happening now, Chris?
Yes, Kim, of course, we had our first of 2 cold fronts that came through early this morning. Definitely seeing some haze out there across the Houston area, and that's all thanks to some dust that was blown in from West Texas. Temperatures a bit on the chilly side. Right now we are at 51 degrees, winds out of the northwest at 25 miles an hour. We are expecting those temperatures to be a bit chilly for our areas up to the north. We're still at 49 in Tomball, 43 in College Station, 49 in Columbus with 54 in Hobby. Those winds still out of the north between 25 miles an hour. But as we look at this evening, we will see those temperatures drop into the lower 50s, mostly clear skies. Those winds eventually calming down in those later hours. But as we look at Saturday, tomorrow, we're going to start off chilly for the first half, temperatures in the 30s and then eventually getting up to about 62 degrees. So Saturday afternoon is going to be the last day to make those necessary winter preparations. Fast forward to the Houston Marathon, temperatures in the 40s there. So definitely expecting that Arctic blast to already be in the picture as we head into early Sunday morning. We'll have more details on that later in the newscast. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Kim and Chris. As we prepare for that Arctic blast, be sure to download our free KHOU 11 mobile app to follow the forecast. And when temperatures dip below freezing, most Texans are going to start thinking about the deadly winter storm of 2021. It left many of us without power and water, exposing serious vulnerabilities in the state's power grid. Let's take a live look at the ERCOT's grid conditions right now. And this is going to be the forecast for the next 6 days. Right now, things, of course, look normal. Power supply levels and demand come closest on Tuesday evening. Just hours ago, Governor Greg Abbott spoke about the power grid.
Because I know a lot of people are concerned, is the power going to stay on? And as we will explain in detail, we feel very good about the status of the Texas power grid and ERCOT to be able to effectively and successfully ensure that the power is going to stay on throughout the entirety of this winter storm episode.
And today, both the City of Houston and the Texas Department of Transportation planning to pre-treat the roads and high bridges or overpass to make them safer for drivers. As always, if the roads are icy, best to stay home if you can. If you or anyone you know needs to get out of the cold, the City of Houston planning to open warming centers Monday evening. We've got all 8 of those locations on your screen. They include the multi-service centers in Acres Home, Denver Harbor, Sunnyside, and West Gray, along with the Downtown Recovery Center and the Fondy Community Center, and Lakewood Church and A-Leaf YMCA. The warming centers are set to open at 8 p.m. on Monday. We've got a lot of information to help get you through this freeze, including a closer look at those warming centers and how to protect your homes and families. Just text the word freeze to 713-526-1111. We'll send you back those details.